So, you want to play Ego, Weiqi, or Baduk, but even after a tutorial, you still end up confused to where should you place your stone, or even the core gameplay is still confusing to you. Fret not, my friend, I make this video just for that. I will attempt to explain at the very least the core gameplay of the game, so you will understand the simplicity of the game, because really, the core gameplay is really simple. This video will not go into the details of the rules because there's some differences of rules between the Japanese or Korean rule to the Chinese rule, and also there is American Go Association rule. I just know about that, so yeah, we'll not go delve into that really. We're not going to deep dive on that. We just mention it for the sake of knowing how to score and whatnot. But this video will explain just the basic of the gameplay, okay? Just the basic, just so we know where should we place our stone. In this video, as a demonstration, we will use the game Conquest of Go. You can grab it on Steam, quite cheap in most countries. I get the game for around $5. But if you can't afford it, find anything that can replace the stones and the board. Bottle caps, tin caps, pebbles. You can also buy some small shirt buttons too if you want. Then draw some grid lines the size of the supposed stones you have. Oh yeah, you can also use the tile or whatever it calls in checkers. It already comes into two colors. So yeah, just use that if you have. So let's get right into it. For this demonstration, let's use the quick play and practice board. We can use the 9x9 to, wait, you can lower it. Wow, the smallest is 5x5 and the highest is 19x19. But we'll just use the standard 9x9, mostly used for beginners to learn to play and so on, like that. First, let's place this. Now, the first thing is stones have what it's called as liberties. Now, liberties, what is that? Basically, liberties is connected unoccupied points to the stones. So this black here, this black here have liberties of 4. As you can see, 1, this one, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it occupied by something, the liberty is gone for that stone. Let me clear the board. If it occupied by the opponent, the liberties of this black piece is reduced. So now it only has 1, 2, 3. But also the white also have 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think of it like hit points in most video games. But regardless, what's important is we understand the stone have a count to represent its life on the board. So, a single stone on the board with nothing connected to it have at least 4 hit points or 4 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4. If the stone is on the edge of the board, it has 3. 1, 2, 3. And if it's at the corner, it only has 2. 1, 2. Why these liberties or hit points matters? Because if the liberties reach 0, the pieces is taken by the opponent. And depending the rules used, the captured stone, this were once you used to be black stones. the captured stone can be counted as a point to the opponent or not. So yeah, this black stone here lost all its liberty by only 2 move by the white because it only has 2 liberties. This one, the white needs 3, 1, 2, 3 to make it disappear, and this one need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, by connecting the stones now becomes a bunch. I don't know the technical terms for it. I just call it a bunch. They're connecting. There's a bunch of them. So yeah, just that. A stone have maximum of 4 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can increase its max HP by connecting it to the other stone or place another stone connected to it like this. So now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones. Now pay attention to this. This one have 1, 2, 3, 4, but also this one have 1, 2, 3, 4. These two have shared liberties, 1 and 1, but they're not really connected. So an opponent can get in between them to cut off day and take their liberties. Now the black each of them have only 1, 2 and 1, 2 of liberties. So by connecting them, we know that they will increase their HP, and because of different shapes, it can have more HP depending on the forms. Like this straight line, we can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these 4 have 10 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this S shape or zigzag also forms by 4 stones, but the liberties only 1, 2. Pay attention, 1, 2. This one is not connected, so it's not counted. 1, 2, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one have only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this one, this square shape one, also have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This corner here is not counted because there's no real connection. The real connection only happens between when it's connected by the grid lines here. That's their liberties. Okay, and that is their HP. Once they are taken out, see there's no need real connection here. But if we place this last, oh no, now this, if we place this white here, there's no more liberties for these squares, so it's taken by the white. Now the next rule to know that a placed stone, the place that had been on the board, cannot be moved. Okay, you just place it, not move it, but it can be removed from the board if, as we said before, there is no more liberties of the stone. Okay. So no matter how much the bunch is, as long we clear all those liberties, it's taken out. No matter how the form is, as long as we clear all those liberties, it will be taken out. Okay, next, you cannot self-delete a stone. What I mean by that is you cannot put a stone that have no liberties like this. That's illegal because you just sacrifice a stone and it's not permissible by the game. It also applies to a bunch. Like for example, we have this. There is two liberties inside, and I have placed a black there. If I place a black here, itself delete. So don't do that. And yeah, you really can't do it in a game. So you can't self delete a place stone, but there's a little but there. It can be done so long as to actually capture the opponent's stone, as it will remove the captured stone and give a liberties to your stones. For example, the most simplest example is like these. Okay, here's white, and we place the blacks like this. Now, on normal circumstances, we can't place the black like this. No, we can't. But if we place it like this, we are about to capture the white. It is allowed by the game. The black is live, but this white here is captured. Is captured because it gives a new liberties to the blacks. So we can't self-delete a stone, but kinda can if it's worth to capture the opponent's stone. And as we can see, the placed stone itself can be captured again right after our turn. And that's what Ko is. We will keep capturing each other's same stone till eternity. Like this and this, this, this. It will keep capture the same stone. So to prevent that to happen, there is rule called Ko. As you can see, on this game, this move will violate the Ko rule. It is to prevent keep capturing the same stone until eternity. It is decided that we can place a stone right where our stone just being captured. So we can't just do this. We need to place on another place, maybe like here. Then the black place again. Then we can capture it. And the blacks cannot do it. They need to play again on another piece. White maybe place it here, and the blacks do this. That's Ko. But Ko rule only matters to a single liberties. If we talk about a big chunks or bunch, then the ones being captured can right away place stone wherever in the just freed up liberties. Ko only prevent a loop back into the same state. Like, for example, like this, the white can place anywhere inside this right away. Even like, let me see, like this, the white can just place it again, but not this, of course. This. When we encircling a liberty or several liberties, it sort of make an eye, and that what it is, an eye. We do that to prevent. Let me make it clear, kinda clear. No, that's bad. Like this. Okay, that's an eye, and I want to make another eye here. Yeah, like this. And why we make an eye is to prevent our stone to lose all its liberties. By creating an eye, we sure there's a liberties that the enemy can attack right away like this. We can't place white here because it's that is self capture. Now I create this. There's two there, as you can see here. This one have one liberties and this one have two liberties, but both of these are still one eye. This one is one eye and also this one is one eye. Even we will make to create this one have three liberties, 1 2 3, it still count as one eye, except if I were to place this, now it has two eyes. What matters is the border. So this one borders two liberties but only one eye. This one clearly only one eyes, and this one three liberties but only one eye. If there is something else inside like this, now there are two eyes. So we make an eye or maybe two, and it is true that the enemy can't place a stone on the eye because that will self-delete the enemy. But there's a big but. I can't place white here because that self-capture, self-delete, self-capture, whatever. If the enemy managed to close all the liberties of the bunch, like this one for example, that for making the only liberty left is the eye, then the opponent can capture those bunch. Or maybe this one first. Oops. Back to here, swap color. It capture this one. Then the white can do this, capture this one. Then the rest of it, boom, capture. Now, to prevent even, oh, okay, that's kind of bad example. So let me make this one, okay, like that. Boom. That's one clear eye, but it still can be captured. So to prevent that, we at least need, oops, wrong. At least we need two eyes, like this one. It is two eyes. It is still count as two eyes, but actually it is false eyes because this one is not connected to this. So the white can capture this first. So the eyes is gone. Right. But if it were to do this, there's just this single connection. White needs to do this warp around. White need to do those warp around. Let me clear the unnecessary pieces. Okay. To kill this eye. Now, so how to prevent that? We make at least two eyes. Two real eyes. Let me clear this. Let me clear this. This still count as real eyes. Why? Because let me wrap again. The white would self-delete on any attempt. Oops. The white will self-delete on any attempt, and they can't really capture any pieces to reduce the eye. It's different story if something like this were to happen. So the white can capture that one and then capture this one again. See the new eye. There's this one eye and then there's this big one eye. Yes, this counts this counted as I also. And to prevent it for the black to capture it again, the white can do either this or this. So there's no more option for the black to capture it. The black cannot capture this long because it will need to close the inside of this and this. But placing this, meaning to self-capture, black also cannot capture this because it needs to place on this and also this to capture this. Also this, also this. The blacks cannot do that. Or maybe the black can capture this only if the white ignores this. But if whites do this, boom. Now it has three eyes. One, two, three. Now in any of your turn, you can decide to do pass. Forfeit your turn, not placing any stone to the board, either to strategize or really there is no more legal or profitable move to do. There's some different rules regarding doing pass. The American Go Association said you must give a stone to your opponents, so like giving a captive or something like that. But the classic Chinese rule doesn't, so it depends on what rule set you play. So when each player state that they are passed consecutively, meaning one after the other. So if black says pass, then the white also says pass. The game ends immediately and we do the scoring. Now there are two ways to do the scoring. Either count only the free area. Let me, oops. So let me just make an area here, a clear area. That's a clean one. Okay. Yep, that's a good one. So either count only the free area or to count the free area plus the borders. I don't know which rule that counts the border, but the Japanese rule set only counts the free area. So the points for this white is, so there are 29s, I believe. That's the free liberties in the white's area, and that is their score. And this is the black's area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There are 22 free area inside the free liberties inside the black area. This one is neither this one and this one is this because there are no clear controller or occupier for these liberties, so it's not counted to either of them. Now there are also the capture pieces, like if whites to do blacks to do that, the white pieces will become the plus point for the blacks, or that capture pieces will place it again inside the whites just to reduce the white's score. And also there is komi. What is komi? It is an extra point given to the white to offset the advantage of black having the first move. The points always ends in 0.5, like 3.5, 5.5, 6.5, and so on, to make the game never ties. For our demonstration, it seems the Conquest of Go use Japanese rule set. It will only count the free space. Okay, that's all. Should be the very core gameplay. Any other things like the ladders, nets, seki, opening theory are more into the techniques rather than the rule itself. so you can read it on your own after understanding how to play. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it. Please correct me in the comments if I said something wrong or help others by explaining more. Once again, thank you and bye.